first episode of the $30 to $1 million in trading capital challenge. I understand that this challenge will take many years to complete, and it will take many years of just reviewing stuff every single day. That I know, but I'm investing in this for the long run, and this has obviously been a very hard period. This period for prop firms. TFT just announced its closing operations for the time being. There's been many prop firms shut down. MT4, MT5 is banned. So I have decided that there is no better time to start this challenge than right now, when it's the hardest time to start it. That way there can be no excuses on my end. And I'm just aiming to grow this funded account portfolio right in front of your eyes. So, saying that, today, even though I have all these sort of big aspirations, if you want to call them that, we took a loss, which really, obviously, is humbling, but it's good. Okay, because losses are important, and obviously my goal here is to be as clear as possible with doing this. So we took a loss today. It was shared live in my Telegram and all that good stuff in the free Discord. And obviously on this YouTube I reviewed it. So basically just to go over it once again, just so you guys can kind of get a feel for my strategy and what I'm doing. If we look here was London Forex Open at 7 a.m. Pre-market, I seen us sweep a high, break structure downside, it created a fair value gap, and inside that fair value gap I marked out. Because this breaker and order block, I was happy with kind of both of them, and I thought they could both equally be the area where orders were filled that caused the sweep in the break structure to the downside, and they lay inside a 15-minute fair value gap. I was like, okay, so in between here was my entry zone, which I marked out obviously with the two blacks. I put my entry, the start of that entry zone. My stop loss was at this candle close of this high. And my take profits were, if I remove the time, you'll be able to see it slightly easier. Take profit 1 was just this nice wee low here, and take profit 2 was just that nice low there. So that was it. That was trade today, and it lost almost immediately. Lost within 5 minutes. So that's not great, but what did we see there? What did we see from here? We've seen that my sort of target area was correct. If we go on to the weekly, I was bearish just for this morning, just for the pure fact that we had a big weekly imbalance. If you can see, fair value gap that is from here to here, and we just tapped into it. That was my target, was the start of this weekly fair value gap. After that, I'm bullish again, going for all-time highs over there. But so we tapped into it, so my target was correct. That's a good thing. It was just my entry time was wrong. I probably didn't even have an entry on here today, just because I like to enter off the 15-minute time frame, just because I feel it's got a higher win rate for me. But we didn't get any entry. If you see my last video, these were 2 practice trades we took, just based on my last YouTube video, but these are not actually trades I took. I did not take this trade, just to be really clear. I marked out the area where I would enter if I was to take this trade, where my stop loss would be, and where my final take profit would be. This one ended up winning, and so did this one. So that is just my my Donald Duck, my luck. These 2, just to be clear, were 100% practice trades, as said in my previous YouTube video. Now, back to here. So what are we now? So again, if I get the text up, and you can see here, starting balance was $5,000 on this challenge, because again, that is like the lowest funded account I think you can buy. I'm going to be honest and say I didn't check every prop firm. I just kind of checked the surface ones that I'm aware of and I would like to give my money and trade with. So I'm starting with 5,000. I am down $32 just now, which is more than I want it to be. So not plus 32, sorry, minus 32. Okay, that's where we are just now. Obviously, to pass this phase 1, we need 8%, so we need plus 400. So we need a few winners obviously to go our way, but again, this is not going to be a short series. It's going to be probably many years long, if not at least a year long. But yeah, I'm absolutely chill with that. I'm in this series for the long run. I'm sort of invested in it from the future, just to so you guys can really see how you guys can do it as well. If even if you're starting with the very bottom, I think this challenge was maybe like $30 odd. So no matter where you are in the world, I think $30 odd is something that you can sort of save up to and achieve in not a too dramatic time span. I don't think it'll take you years, for example, to save $30. It might, but I hope it doesn't. And it's just showing that with sort of patience and discipline and having a sort of mega view on outcomes and not focusing on outcomes, but instead just focusing on the day to day of doing the best that you can, uh, that is achievable to grow $30 into something extravagant. Again, it's very unlikely. There's a good chance I fail this challenge, and I have come to terms with that. I am okay. I am willing to risk any reputation that I do have on failing this challenge, because again, I am not investing in this for the short term. If I fail this challenge, I will literally just start it again. I will literally just start again, and I will keep starting it again and again and again and again until I finally succeed. But obviously, I am starting this because I'm confident enough in myself that I will do this first time. And I will do it first time, not by focusing on doing it first time, but just merely by focusing on consistently achieving what it takes to succeed every day. And what it takes to succeed in this, in my opinion, is having a discipline system that you stick to every day. My discipline system being 0.5% risk maximum, obviously today, just due to accident, not due to breaking the system. I accidentally risked $7 more. That's still not good enough, and now I know that the spread on this is not what I expected it to be. So that's 100% my fault. I'm not blaming the spread because it is my job to know the spread. The spread is what it is. It's my job to be aware of it. So through that mistake, I am now obviously not going to make that mistake again. Also, all screenshots and updates for this will from now on be shared in my free Discord, which I am. There's an issue with me putting links in my description just now, but I'm trying to fix it. It might be the link for the Discord might be in the description of this video. If it's not, it's in my Instagram bio and my TikTok bio. But yeah, all screenshots for sort of profits and loss and etc. will all be shared in the Discord. And the Discord's completely free. It's a free Discord. Okay, it's just where I share sort of information. I share free ebooks. I share free blueprints. Share my trade as well. Just everything. It's a place for traders to network as well. I chill out. I answer traders' questions. I talk to other traders. All that good stuff. So yeah, all screenshots will be shared in there. But yeah, so this is where we are just now, and obviously again I will prove this to show that everything is completely legitimate. But yeah, this is exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be this every day. It's going to be me showing you the trade that I take and then reviewing it. That is the game. So again, why do I think that I lost this trade? Well, if we go to the 1 hour, this is why I think I lost. If we look on the 1 hour, we had these two relatively equal highs. If I go and use a trend line, which I hate using by the way, I'm also going to change the chart colors in a second just because I don't think it's the easiest to see for you guys on video. We had these two relatively equal highs. We ended up sweeping these and coming into this hourly imbalance, which I am just seeing now may even line up. If we pull that across, came into there with a 4 hour order block. Now I think of it, does it? Does it? Yep, it does. 4 hour order block here, which we tapped into, as you can see. Down, 4 hour order block. It's bullish order block here. Well, bearish, sorry, but bullish candle, you know what I mean? And yeah, we tanked after hitting it. And yeah, so that was my mistake. 100%. Again, though, would I take this trade again if I seen this set up? Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I would take it. Because yesterday, if we look, again, this trade was shared and broken down for y'all. I had literally the same setup in terms of pre-market, we swept. In terms of Forex pre-market, not stock exchange pre-market. Swept, broke structure to the upside. I decided this breaker was the one where orders were filled causing that. And it also lined up with a fair value gap, entry at the start of the fair value gap, and sort of breaker, meaning that my entry zone was start of the fair value gap, between the start of the fair value gap and the end of the body of the breaker. This was my entry zone. I placed my entry at the start of that entry zone, and we ended up smashing all TPs, obviously, for a mega risk to reward. So yeah, and that's the same setup, just in reverse. So I would take the setup again. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I wouldn't. But yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's just the way this is going to go for a long time. So yeah, again, stay with me for the journey. This is just all going to be unedited, completely authentic content, just to sort of help you guys and show you all that with sort of patience and discipline and sticking to it for a long period of time, that this is very possible. This is something that you can achieve, even if how unlikely it seems and how crazy it seems. My goal is to achieve this right in front of everyone's face. I am putting myself in a position to fail, and I have totally accepted that failure is a possible outcome here. There might get to a stage where this gets too much for me, for the stage I'm at, and I've come to terms with that, and I'm fully prepared to fail in front of everyone on camera, because I know who I am as a human being, and I am very comfortable with who I am. I am very comfortable with all possible outcomes here. My goal is very simple. It is to do something that no one's ever done on the internet before. Obviously, that for personal interest reasons, that helps me grow social media wise, but also no one's ever done this before, and it provides that extra value that way, in terms of it shows you guys that it is possible and it can be done. No one's ever done it live. People have spoken about doing it, people have said that they want to do it, but I have never seen somebody do a multiple year long series. Okay, this is something that I have 100 odd subscribers just now. I have less than 120 subs. I have no benefit of doing this right now, but I know that in a few years this will benefit me and it will benefit other people. So no one's had the sort of foresight in this space to sit and do something day on day and day for years without sort of seeing immediate results. And I'm going to change that, because that is the way that life is. To succeed, you need to be in the dark for years, and that's okay. And you need to come to love the dark, because it's in the darkness where the difference is made. So yeah, this is it for this video. Again, these are all going to be unedited. It's just going to be me and my laptop, basically. I like how authentic it is. I like how real it is, and showing you all that it's real too. It's just going to be me and my laptop, and that is it. No editing, no sort of fancy cuts, nothing like that. Just me and this. And you guys, however many are watching sort of episode 1. Obviously, some people will be watching this, and the year will be 2026 or 2027, and that does motivate me in a way that I know that over time this will grow. But I understand that it's a small audience just now, and I'm doing the best I can to provide as much value as possible to that small audience and have as big an impact on these people as I possibly can, because at the end of the day, these are all people that I want to succeed. They're all people who I definitely can see myself helping, and as long as I can see myself helping them, that is exactly what I'll try and do. Okay, again, today's trade, unfortunately, we are starting off with a loss, but in actual fact, now I think about it, there couldn't be a better way to start. Alright, I'm already starting what's considered to be an impossible challenge. I'm already starting in a loss. There will be people that write this off already, and I think, excellent. That's exactly what I need. But yeah, episode 2, I'm going to try and upload these daily. I can't promise that they'll be daily, because again, I am new to this whole YouTube stuff, so I can't promise they'll be daily, but I will really try and keep them daily. But yeah, if it's not, my bad, but it will be updated daily in my free Discord. And yeah, if you have any questions, I always answer questions in there. Just please type questions into the Q&A section and I will get back to you. But until tomorrow's trade breakdown, and then sort of recap on this episode, I will catch you later.